Innovation and Design Thinking. IDT. VTU. Design Thinking for Strategic Innovations. Business Challenge, Creative Culture. Design Thinking Solution, Rapid Prototyping. Business Challenge 7. Creative Culture. Big or small, many companies fall into the trap of trying to innovate the right way. By spending so much time, energy, and resources on getting it right and avoiding failure, not enough time, energy, and resources are dedicated to playful, experimental creation. Innovative cultures are creative cultures. Few of us would disagree that those companies that innovate well have some degree of creativity in their DNA. But having a creative culture is not about a workplace that's filled with funky chairs, table tennis games, a video game zone, or post-it notes. It's about recognizing, even celebrating, uncertainty and ambiguity from the get-go and applying your passion and skills, whether they live in the right or left side of the brain, to come up with ideas, find solutions, and solve problems in new and strategic ways. Creativity cannot be taught. Some companies run occasional creative workshops with designers, hold creative events featuring artists, architects, or chefs, and encourage creative projects on company time, hoping this will promote it among employees so that they come up with more innovative solutions in their daily work. Others companies, such as Pixar, whose Pixar University runs more than 100 courses on everything from improve to cooking to self-defense, nurture the creativity of employees as an ongoing, in-house initiative that supports a macro-organizational attitude. For those who do it well, however, the creative capital of teams and companies is earned only through experiences of trial, error, and occasional failure. Here, the name of the game is experimentation, and when done well, it nourishes a culture of curiosity and excitement. Because most companies are run by the numbers and tend to be very risk-averse, the attitude toward creativity in those whose bottom line is not connected to a creative output, such as animation, tends to be very narrow when it comes to the softer, fuzzier, warmer side of innovation. In fact, many such companies are actually fearful of creativity, thinking it's a plague against efficiency. They are wrong. If an organization's culture is not engineered or nurtured to truly be innovative and to take risks, it will surely fall victim to competitors that are more tolerant of or driven by creative experimentation. In a business age fueled by how well new ideas do in the face of intense competition and overstandardization, creativity and design thinking need to be the centerpiece of any company. In 1995's Defying the Crowd, Cultivating Creativity in a Culture of Conformity, American psychologists Robert Sternberg and Todd Lubart argue that people are not born creative, rather, creativity can be developed. Putting forward their investment theory of creativity, which describes an influence of the environment on the judgment of creativity, they suggest that the relationship between people and the environment is like that between investors and a stock market. Here, creative people are like good investors who buy low and sell high. Innovative ideas might not be considered by the market to be creative at first, but these people try their best to change that judgment in order to sell high. Once the market has been convinced of the creative value of the idea or product, these people move on to the next idea that will, not surprisingly, be unappreciated at first. Why are these people so creative and so tenacious? According to Sternberg and Lubart, they are able to draw on 6 resources that are critical to cultivating creativity: intelligence, knowledge, thinking styles, personality, motivation, and the environment. These are the raw ingredients for building a creative culture. Design thinking offers many ways to help a company develop such a culture, but the one that stands out the most, that encourages trial, error, experimentation, and creative play, is rapid prototyping. Design Thinking Solution 7. Rapid Prototyping. Rapid prototyping is an iterative learning process that acquires and expresses increasingly complex information of higher fidelity over time through repetitive and cumulative cycles of build, test, see, and refine. Prototypes are traditionally used in design and engineering environments, but when they become integral to other organizational cultures, they serve to develop a creative mindset that is able to effectively focus on imagining, socializing, and testing any idea, including work processes, team structures, business models, and, of course, products and services. Because every output of design thinking begins as a prototype, think of them as part of a culture and not specifically as a tool. Most business people are familiar with the fail fast, fail cheap, and fail early concept. Design thinking suggests another dimension to this rule: learn fast, learn cheap, and learn early. Prototyping is the way to open up that dimension. It's a relatively low-cost, hands-on activity that helps bring people onto the same conceptual page, uncover new knowledge, and identify and mitigate design and development risks early on. This is done to avoid downstream costs while also building up critical assets for the internal and external communication and socialization of ideas. As part of the hands-on approach, prototyping typically seeks to involve and engage multiple stakeholders and so-called end users as participants at every stage of iteration, from paper to final production. Prototyping is a currency for creative dialogue. It embraces play behaviors as a critical component of imagination and ideation. By creating multiple feedback loops through employee-to-employee iterations and employee-to-user testing and refinement of illustrations, models, or product and service mockups, it is a way to produce new knowledge and make ambiguous concepts more tangible. The concept is quite simple. It's much easier for people to articulate what they want by playing with prototypes than by enumerating business requirements in Excel or PowerPoint. Given that almost every organization claims it wants to design a more agile process for faster product development, it's shocking how few of them utilize rapid prototyping as a way to accelerate learning and speed up feedback loops that can assess potential implications and generate shared mental models of the business problem. You may never know what results come of your action, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. Mahatma Gandhi. The benefits of prototyping in business design. Increase team ownership. Rapid prototypes can ensure that all those leading or affected by changes to a company are involved in understanding and perhaps even shaping the future in a context that comes to life in a more tangible way. See the possibilities. Rapid prototypes expose potential solutions, obstacles, and unanticipated outcomes of an idea. By bringing everyone onto the same page to discuss and develop solutions, they create a shared understanding of a current vision or a future state. Deepen insight. Rapid prototypes let you see the big picture without losing sight of the details. By utilizing them in context with both stakeholders and potential users, teams are able to better identify the kind of usability issues, workarounds, gaps, brand connections, and opportunity extensions that drive development and refinement. 4. Promote cross-functional collaboration. Prototyping facilitates social bonds among employees who may not have the chance to interact and empathize with one another. The experiences, artifacts, and stories that emerge from prototyping become a part of that group's shared narrative, which can be passed down and transmitted to others within the organization. In addition, the bonds that form among employees engaged in co-creative activities increase relationships by reducing assumptions, stigmas, and other barriers to communication. 5. Improve visibility and predictability. Rapid prototypes provide a blueprint for change that can be as detailed as needed, leading to a clear future state with concrete milestones and transparent progress. Whether it's about designing a product, a service, or a new way to work within a company, this results in increased predictability. Building, fostering, and embedding creative confidence. Prototyping plays an important role in developing a more engaged and creative organizational culture by encouraging people to bring their ideas to life in a more tangible way. This makes it easier to share ideas with others and to leverage feedback to make improvements upon them. Encouraging and enabling aspects of prototyping across an organization can help foster a more creative culture that is more comfortable, confident, and capable in its ability to propose, explore, and learn about innovative solutions to problems and opportunities. There is no need to invest a lot of money, just demonstrate a commitment to prototyping and a willingness to encourage and support it in a tangible way. Thanks for watching. Comment for any suggestions. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.